Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to On the Bright Side. I am Daniel, and I'm joined by Ben.
Hello.
And this is The Mandalorian. Last time, the myths of Mandalore are no longer myths. We have a mythosaur. It was great. I'm like, oh man. Top tier Star Wars episode.
If the mythosaur doesn't even get brought up, like that was a thing that happened last episode, I'm gonna be annoyed. I would like for I was about to say Sabine. Not Sabine.
Bo-Katan.
Yeah, Bo-Katan. To acknowledge what they saw down there.
Yeah. Since we waited till it's later in the day, I could not avoid, and I do not know what is going to happen this episode, but it seems like we're kind of going on a side story. So, that's interesting. If you are excited for this reaction, then do me a favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next Mandalorian reaction. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that thing.
It
Okay.
being the recap though, so it has to be important, right? Right?
I mean, it's not going to be not important.
No, I know.
It's pretty cool, right? How you feel about that, Bo-Katan? Sorry, I fell asleep.
I am redeemed.
I witnessed it. You bathed in the living waters. You are Mandalorian again.
I had drowned in the living waters.
Can we leave now? You see anything down there?
I saw the chasm passing me as I fell.
Did you see anything alive?
Alive? Like what?
Nothing. Let's get out
Damn
of
it. Damn it, Bo-Katan. Talk about it! Oh, we'll be back. Oh, we'll be back.
I would invite you in for a feast, but I'm guessing that helmet isn't coming off again.
This is the way.
It is glued onto my head now. Oh, God.
We took a hit.
Something's coming up on its back.
Jump scare.
Looks like a squadron of TIE interceptors.
Why? Alright, let's have fun.
Where'd they
There's a
come
lot of
from?
TIE
Shoved
interceptors.
off a lot of Imperial warlords.
We tend to get mad when you hijack their ships.
Please tell me we've got some
For the drop.
defenses. Nice. Good decision. Alright. Here we go. Hey. Get to that ship fast. That is a quick takeoff.
Never thought I'd see a dogfight between the View Starfighter and a TIE Interceptor.
Right? Alright. Torpedo time? Torpedo time.
I grew up flying these cliffs.
They didn't. Clearly. Nice.
One down, one more to go.
Jeez.
On it.
God, they're so cool.
I know.
Fucking Imperials being all like, we can beat some Mandalorians in a dogfight. You thought.
You take any damage?
Just shields. You?
Not a scratch.
Let's take them in just to be sure.
Thing on the
Their
scope.
interactions are so fun. Like, oh no. Uh-oh. Our house! Ah, they got bombers. Those fuckers.
Those mudscuffers bombed my home.
Star Wars swears. Uh-oh.
Whoa, we've got company.
That's unfortunate. Jeez! I agree.
I'm sending jump coordinates.
To where?
Someplace they won't find us.
Where won't they find us?
If it's Tatooine, I swear to God.
It's fucking... It's Coruscant.
The heart of the Empire.
Yeah, well, not anymore, to be fair.
True.
Under normal circumstances, I would have been like, maybe not, but now I guess it's okay. Also, oh, it's been so long since we've been here. Okay, so this is why he was in the
A second chance. So thank you.
why he was in the beginning. No, I don't know who that is at all.
When I was young, I lost my mother, the person who I admired most. Her heart gave out. Had simple organ cloning been available on my home world, her death would have been easily preventable. What my work explored was the hope
Cloning.
of combining multiple strands to create replicas that incorporated the best genetic attributes of both donors.
Work with a government that
Ma'am,
appreciates your
I was
contribution, no?
having a conversation here.
We're lucky
Like
to
I
have
was-
you, Dr. Pershing.
How are you
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Empire, Rebels, New Republic, I can't keep track. That's why I should just keep my mouth shut.
We try not to get involved. Well, I think you deserve the very best, Doctor.
Thanks. Just don't take advantage of me. Well,
I think it might already be too late.
yeah.
Congratulations on making it into the program.
Don't look at me like that.
Have
This
a good evening.
is an interesting thing.
Amnesty Officer M34.
Okay.
Amnesty scientist, L52.
You're new. Welcome to Amnesty Housing. This is G27, M40, G68.
He's a whole grenade launcher? Crazy.
Doctor.
Didn't expect to see anyone from Moff Gideon's.
Oh, right. It's the girl that we saw at the beginning.
I heard he escaped en route to the War Tribune.
Thanks to the rehabilitation program, I can contribute to the New Republic.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask what this liquid is before I drink it.
Come.
Long live the
What do you
New
think it
Republic.
is?
Have a seat, Doctor.
This is an interesting look into something post episode 6.
There are more of us
Never really wondered where
expected.
Yeah, that's
Imperials who
the
might
first
have
Not how the Empire
defected
would've
or wherever went to.
Have you taken in the sights on Coruscant, Doctor?
No, I haven't had the time.
Something's bothering
Happy
him.
to show you around when you do.
What do you miss, L52?
Miss?
Miss? Nothing.
4.
No, I'm glad that the Empire is.
Oh, not like that. Of course, good riddance. I mean, more like the everyday stuff, like the food.
Maybe those yellow travel biscuits from the ration packs.
Oh, that brings back memories.
Gotta say, though, I like the red ones.
You're crazy. Travel biscuits?
Well, what's wrong with them?
I want something
This is
brown.
such an interesting conversation
Okay.
here. I hope everything's chill. Right? I'm very worried, are you?
A little bit. I'm just expecting an assassination attempt.
I mean, he did work for
One moment.
cloning for Palpatine's stuff, so he has a reason to be paranoid. Ooh.
Yeah, you should leave the box there.
Ooh, I bet it has good stuff inside. Okay.
They're watching you. Or it's what's her fate?
Like, is it malicious or is it
Happy Bindu Day.
Bendu?
But you know. Oh. Excuse me.
This is so like
Gives me Andor vibes.
Back to it.
yes.
Thank you.
This is so just like real life feeling. It does give me that same vibe of like Andor, more similar. Is that the Rock?
It's just
We on a date?
so many people. It's all a bit.
Wasn't this that like last piece of land that exists on Coruscant?
I don't know / remember.
You don't remember from Clone Wars?
Makes me feel rather insignificant.
You
How
are.
about that? Makes me feel special.
You aren't.
You've been to Coruscant before? I do think about that sometimes. All of my research going unfinished. I don't think it's something the New Republic would be interested in. The ethics of cloning are complicated.
But if it could help the New
Yeah.
Republic, isn't that important enough? It's the only place on the entire surface where you can see the planet itself.
See? I remember things. I remembered a thing that Ben didn't.
Oh, no, I don't remember this. You're gonna touch and immediately get shot. I'm just gonna laugh.
No touching!
From physical contact with
So
roommate.
sorry.
Your previous research involved cloning and genetic engineering. That class of research is expressly prohibited by the Course into Accords, Section 13, subparagraph 7.
Well,
My apologies.
I hope that doesn't lead him down a bad path. He's clearly got an emotional connection to his research. And some good intentions, but we know what an excess of those does, right?
Yep.
We can get you a mobile lab station, but it would require going outside our designated perimeter.
Oh boy. This episode's very interesting.
Curious as to see where it all lines up in the Mandalorian plot.
Yeah. Is it a story that's gonna wrap up in this, or will it tie back in?
Are you experiencing any undue stress due to work or personal matters?
Yes.
No.
Lies.
Have you experienced any feelings of anger or resentment towards your coworkers?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to kill that guy.
Experienced any feelings of anger or resentment towards the New Republic government or its representatives?
Yes.
Yes.
Our main objective is to help the Republic, right?
Correct.
And that supersedes everything else?
It does.
I guess it's time to break the law. Pershing, can you not hear your own background music right now? It's pretty ominous. Hi.
Thongs days, am I right?
Tongs days. This man has never relaxed in his life. Alright, just give us some more beautiful shots of Coruscant.
He's acting like he's never seen the city before, yet he's had a taxi in the sky.
Uh-oh.
Tickets, please.
Tickets, please, or we'll kill you.
You can do it.
I've never jumped in my life. Hi. Why you guys gotta all look at us?
Tongs days, am I right?
No, you're not right in this case.
We'll work on that.
And that's the end of the train.
It's the end of the train!
Yeah, that's what I said. Time to jump!
We're gonna jump!
Yeah.
What?
Are you fucking crazy?
Trust me!
I trust no one except my mommy. I guess you're now my mommy, so. Starts laughing evilly.
Never done anything like this before.
Why do I just want this episode to like turn horny and her be all like, so I'm taking your first time? Like, no, Daniel, stop. It's family friendly Star Wars. Haven't done anything yet.
I'd be extremely surprised if this all goes off without a hitch.
It won't. It can't, or this will be. I will be like, oh, I'm impressed by Star Wars. They chose to not have things go wrong.
There it is.
Oh, look at the buggy.
That is going to be our problem.
No, it's gonna be cute. Cute friend, isopod friend.
Sorry I never introduced myself. Elia Kane, communications officer.
Dr. Penn Pershing, scientist.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Pershing. Here it is.
It's not just me. They're flirting, right?
It's not just you.
Star Wars kind of has a lack of good
This is perfect.
romantic tension.
What you want to be when you grow up?
A pilot.
A Jedi.
I didn't really have a chance to think about it.
Oh, that's a sad answer.
What was that?
Just the ship settling.
Imagine if this ties into Bad Batch and it's a Zillo Beast. I actually, thinking about it, Zillo Beast in live action would be crazy and awesome. But it's not happening.
Yep.
What is it? Those footsteps? It's the Mandalorian. That is the show we're watching, in case you forgot.
Yeah.
Fuck! Dang it, it is the police.
L-52, raise your hands. You are under arrest.
Well, no more amnesty scientist, I guess. Oh, hi. Oh! What? Ben!
Wow.
It was a fucking sting operation. All the people we met along the way.
Raise your hands, L-52. Just wait.
That's gotta feel not great.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Explain, I wasn't trying.
No need.
Why are we here?
This is a mind flare.
This is a 602 mitigator.
Don't wipe my mind.
Absolutely not. This isn't the Empire, son. This device is used to heal.
We're gonna heal your mind.
You don't understand. She brought me there. It was a trap.
Don't say that to his kind.
That's the best line that has ever been said in any of these live-action Star Wars shows.
Isn't this entrapment?
Yes.
It's not allowed, right?
You are a real credit to this program.
He barely did anything.
You're welcome to stay.
Oh no. Don't. Why?
Yeah, she's gonna...
Why? I mean, on the one hand, he does have knowledge of experiments done by Sidious, but why? Ben, why?
And we're back to here.
Why haven't you answered me?
Because I have no answers to your whys.
So we're back here.
Come no further. You are an apostate, Din Djarin.
No longer.
Nah,
I
fam.
have been to the mines of Mandalore.
Impossible. The mine
Nah, fam.
I was witness.
And who are you, Night Owl?
I am Bo-Katan of Clan Kryze.
Your house has fallen from the way. You were both apostates.
Well, I also went in there.
We have been to the living waters.
You want to come with? We can go.
I bring proof.
Do you have a testing kit that tests where on Mandalore that water was sampled from?
I don't know. Oh, is this what we did at like the beginning of the season?
Din Djarin, you are redeemed.
Wahoo!
Yippee! Bo-Katan Kryze, you too are redeemed.
Cool. Wasn't really looking for it, but
I
cool.
do not walk the way. And have you removed your helmet since? No, I have not.
Then get
Then
fucked.
you may join our covert and live as your ancestors once did.
Nah, I'm good, fam. Immediately takes off helmet.
You don't have anyone following you anywhere else, so you might as well. It's a sense of community. But the mythosaur, you gotta tell people. Let it be known. All right, Ben. What'd you think of that episode?
That was very good.
Super unique for the show.
My thoughts may or may not change depending on where all of what happened with our scientist friend becomes a plot point of Mandalorian. Or if it's just going to be, hey, this is now tying into a new series, then...
Yeah. So, I'm kind of curious about what is the point of this episode, if not to wrap up something, but it could be establishing continuity with that, or with something else, or... I don't know. It wasn't bad. At least in terms of because it was kind of weird, because it felt like an episode of one of the more episodic shows, like one of the cartoons, rather than Mandalorian, which is episodic in and of itself. So maybe I'm over exaggerating, but it was certainly surprising. Speaking of surprising, I did not expect her to turn on him and fuck up his mind. Why, Ben?
Yeah,
why?
I'm trying to remember. My only reasoning, behind reasoning would be, he screwed her over in the Empire or something.
Yeah, I don't think we ever saw them interact, but
I don't think. Yeah.
Was it out of principle? I don't know. So that scientist was working on cloning. Specifically under the Empire, he seemed to be working on cloning Force-sensitive cells or organs or whatever, in order to make clones that could use the Force, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they wanted Baby Yoda in the first place. People have pretty much decided that ties into the sequel trilogy with Snoke existing. If she was aware that was a thing that was happening, maybe she just did it because she knew how dangerous it was, but I feel like there's something deeper to this episode that we haven't gotten to the bottom of yet.
Yeah.
If not, then okay, it's kind of a weird episode. Gonna be honest.
I like it all.
Yeah.
We'll see whether or not I like it in The Mandalorian, depending on, if it even ties in. Because I don't see any way how that could tie into the storyline of The Mandalorian at all.
Yeah, it kind of just feels like it's tying up loose ends.
Yeah.
Lots of really interesting world building, though.
Yeah.
On what some Imperials did afterwards, how they got reintegrated into society, and generally a cool look at Coruscant in live action. Some places that we saw in Clone Wars, like the mountain and the theater that we haven't seen since, have you heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? So it was cool. I don't mind seeing lots of Coruscant. That is a planet that, unlike Tatooine, has been used quite a bit, but has such a variety of stuff that I kind of don't mind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's Coruscant. It's the center of the galaxy, and it's supposed to be very important. Tatooine, it's on the Outer Rim. No one's supposed to know about it. So why do we always go there?
Yeah.
That's the difference. I did feel betrayed.
Yep.
I thought we were having romance. We were not. So yes, I don't mind. Star Wars doesn't do romance super well, because it's not its thing.
The women and children, too.
Are you telling me that's not the most attractive thing you've ever heard? Before I went into this episode, I'll be honest here. I saw some tweets that were addressing people who were calling this episode filler. Now, I did not see anyone that were directly calling it filler, but this is a term that needs to be taken away from people. But do you think it's applicable here? It really depends.
As I've said like twice,
Yeah.
It just depends on, where the rest of these episodes go and if it ties in at all.
Yeah, so generally when I saw people who were all like, I can't believe people called this episode filler, I was all like, yeah, I mean, how could it be filler? What are they going to do? But now I'm like, there are some parts of it that I question the necessity of. Even if like Bad Batch and Clone Wars has filler episodes, I'm not gonna not watch them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna watch them and see if they're enjoyable. And this one was, if it was a filler episode, enjoyable. But it was bookended by very important parts of the plot and an awesome dogfight scene. I just like a really good dogfight scene. I love that. I've been seeing people call more and more stuff filler. And when we were watching The Bad Batch, I call a couple of those episodes filler, but it doesn't mean that I don't like those episodes or that I skip them, because the term filler started off as being a term for anime, right? When specifically Naruto and Bleach the anime were being produced at the same time as the manga was being produced, which means that the anime coming out once a week, whereas the manga might come out once a month or irregularly. They catch up pretty quickly. So then they need to fill time, hence filler, with stuff that isn't in the original source material. Filler might be not the correct term to use for episodes like these, because what are they filling time for?
Yeah.
I guess people think that they need to pad out the runtime for the season, but I don't know. I will say, if we do have more episodes like this, then I could see how this storyline, and if Bo-Katan keeps being secretive about the Mythosaur, I could see how the storyline takes 2 more seasons, or this season and another season, like you said. I wasn't even considering that it was going to be a thing that we were not going to tell people about.
I can understand her not telling the cult, because I also probably wouldn't tell them. Which I guess, in a sense, is also probably why she didn't tell Din.
Yeah. But we'll see how long that stays secret. Anyway, it was a unique episode, at the very least. And if it's a one-time thing, I'll be like, okay, that was kind of weird for a one-time thing, but whatever. I'm excited to see what we do next time, because at this point, I don't know. It feels like the plot could go anywhere. It's just last episode, I was like, oh my god, this are all the places the plot can go, but now that's kind of rug has been pulled out from under me, so I don't quite know. If you're excited for the next episode, then you can let me know in the comments. You can tell me what you liked about this episode, and you can also do that by leaving a like. And you could subscribe. Why am I yelling? And you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you could be notified of the next Mandalorian episode. I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy.
Goodbye.
I don't know. Probably cut this part out. I'm making no sense anymore.
You're making sense, but it's derailing.
Ben!
Daniel!
I'll derail you.
Hey, yo. Why don't you rail me instead? Please don't put this in the video.